Trust becomes the true currency of these highways, because trust is the permission energy gives itself to circulate freely. Trust begins privately as the simple decision to be honest with yourself, to keep your own promises, to choose what is aligned rather than what is impressive, to let your yes be a real yes and your no be a clean no. When you do this, you stop leaking energy into inner contradiction, and you begin to feel the steadiness of your own presence, and that steadiness communicates itself without words. Others begin to feel you as safe. Others begin to relax in your company. Others begin to meet you with a truer version of themselves, because coherence invites coherence. This is how highways form. One coherent person becomes a signal, two coherent people become a node, and many nodes become a route where life can travel with ease. Stewardship is the Christed form of power, and stewardship becomes the ethic that stabilizes these highways. Stewardship means you recognize that energy is sacred, that time is sacred, that land is sacred, that relationship is sacred, and that the future is something you care for through the choices you make today. Therefore, the new earth expresses itself through caretaking that feels joyful rather than burdensome. Many of you will feel a renewed desire to tend gardens, to cook for others, to gather in ways that heal, to care for children and elders with dignity, to restore land, to clean rivers and beaches, to learn skills that make communities more resilient, and to share what you know without needing recognition. This is advancement into sanity, where simplicity becomes a sign of mastery, and human life becomes organized around what supports life. Because value is being redefined through Christed consciousness, exchange transforms through preference rather than pressure. When humans are coherent, they choose what supports health and beauty and truth. They choose what feels honest. They choose what carries care within it. And so new forms of exchange arise that honor human dignity and planetary balance. Some of you will create local trade networks where skills become currency and generosity is remembered and reciprocated. Some of you will build cooperative ownership models where people share responsibility and share benefit in ways that feel fair. Some of you will create transparent ways of tracking value so that trust can remain strong. And the purpose of transparency here is not control, it is clarity, because clarity keeps relationships clean and keeps communities stable. In practical terms, this looks like communities choosing local food systems, community-supported farms, shared kitchens, neighborhood tool libraries, repair culture, and circular design that reduces waste and increases beauty. It looks like creators being supported directly by those who love their work, so that artists, healers, teachers, and innovators can remain honest without needing to dilute their truth to survive. It looks like small businesses collaborating rather than competing, because shared purpose becomes more attractive than domination. It looks like people choosing products and services that respect the human spirit, and it looks like people building economies that feel like living ecosystems rather than machines. In these ecosystems, generosity becomes intelligent and boundaries become loving, because Christed consciousness honors both the giving and the receiving.